We're back at Levi Stadium with this week's DGDG.com feature athlete.
Matthew Kress had a breakout summer of golf, taking his game to another level. But because of the coronavirus, Matthew's future is still in doubt. Even if you do everything right in life, sometimes life has its own plans. Matthew Kress originally wanted to be a basketball player, but life had other ideas.
I played basketball as my freshman year at Bellarmine, and after my freshman year I was renewing my physical on file for school, and I actually failed my physical because of the doctors weren't sure, like I had some irregular heartbeat with my heart.
So Matthew gave up basketball and started concentrating on golf. It turned out he is really good at golf, and getting away from all the hard running was good for his heart.
My first visit with the cardiologist, she said that my heart was dilated, was enlarged, and she didn't know why. And so obviously when you go to a cardiologist and you see that, it sets off a lot of alarms, and still to this day I have now an annually appointment with them just to keep in and check. And interestingly enough, that enlarged heart that I had with the cardiologist when I saw them is now gone away.
With his golf game improving, Matthew was looking forward to his spring season on the Bellarmine golf team and a chance to show his skills to college scouts over the summer. Then came COVID-19.
Well, with COVID-19, it was very interesting because about in March, all golf courses kind of shut down. I couldn't get on grass for I don't know how long, probably 6 weeks. And so I was just stuck at home like most other people. And with golf, it's kind of challenging to practice at home. Luckily I have a little net set up and a putting green at home, and so I try to make the best of that. But you can get bored pretty quickly just doing that.
But just doing that turned out to be a valuable thing for this young golfer. He was able to concentrate on some of the finer points of his game. Then when the courses opened up, Matthew played the best golf of his life, gaining national attention at several tournaments over the summer.
I had a great stretch in June. I think the first tournament back I played, it was a qualifier, and I shot 68. Weirdly enough, it was my first competition round back of the summer, and I made a hole-in-one. Didn't get it on video, didn't get it on any pictures of it, but I think the next tournament I entered in, I shot 68, 71, and won that, which was pretty much my best golf I've played in my life. And then I followed that up, I think, a couple days later with a 67.
With all this success, Matthew was thinking the college scholarship offers would start pouring in. But COVID changed the recruiting rules, and with delays and money issues, colleges began to turn their backs on the class of 2021.
Especially for college golf, a max roster size you might see on a typical NCAA team is 12 kids, and now that's got expanded to upwards of 18, 15 kids, and so I'm sure I'm not the only one. I've gotten a lot of messages back of coaches that I was in contact with and in good terms with, and they just said we hate sending this email, but we're just not going to be able to recruit from your class anymore because there's just the money isn't there and the spots aren't there.
Now Matthew is in scholarship limbo with great talent and excellent grades at a time of incredible uncertainty.
There's no way around it, and it is what it is, and you got to find a way to reach your goals. And I think there's always going to be that, no matter what challenges in life. If there's a will, there's a way, and the people who find that will in them, they'll find a way.
It's a tough life lesson, but it's a good one in that they learn that sometimes even doing your best, there's going to be things out of your control, and you gotta just learn how to deal with it and make the best of it.
Despite all of this, Matthew stays positive and is looking forward to the high school season this spring. He's had lots of support during his golf experience, especially from one person.
Without a question, probably my dad. He was the one who got me started playing the game, whether it's just on the weekends, fooling around with him at the course. And, that really started this whole thing, and he's been there every step of the way, good and bad.
I'm immensely proud. Seeing how especially he's handled this kind of situation is kind of mature beyond his years. and the responsibilities that he's maintained with all of his academics and school and stuff like that. If the golf works out, you know, that's going to be great, but I have no doubt that he's going to be successful in life from what he's learned through all of this.
Like so many people, so many high school athletes are going through this uncertain time. They never planned on a pandemic affecting their goals, but here we are. Matthew is keeping a positive attitude, secure in the knowledge success in school will bring him success in life. If golf is a part of that, he's ready. Matthew is really a great player and dedicated to getting better, but this class of 2021 thing is really tough. These coaches and athletic directors at colleges, they are waiting and waiting and waiting to recruit this class of 2021, and finally it got to the point where they're just saying, we're going to skip that class and we're going to go to the class of 2022.
Really?
Yeah, they really are, and we've seen it a couple of different times in doing stories and talking to people like Matthew, where they just are out of luck because this season is getting skipped by the colleges. So unless you have a scholarship already wrapped up before you went into the season, you are, as they say, out of luck.
Oh, so they're just going to try their luck maybe walking on to teams.
Yeah, either walking on or going to college and then, you know, seeing what they can do from there. But it's really, really tough.
I know, it's sad.
Or junior college.
We're in a tough position. We are in a very tough position.
Yeah, hard for them. I hate to see it happen.